The kitty thinks the mission is impossible, but the kitty's making music while the kitty is doing the mission. Okay, so what do we have today going on? I haven't done nothing with the cards. It's going to be 100 and some degrees out again. Going to go do some laundry and maybe some swimming, but we'll see. Laundry is all I have planned at the moment. But that was confirmation. All right. So the mission is not impossible. This card wants to come out. Yep, Nine of Wands. You're at the end of the old, the beginning of the new. We had that energy yesterday. Stay grounded, but use your powers. And if you haven't heard, there was a major solar flare, and these are happening because our DNA is being activated. That's what's going on. Our DNA is being activated. So 9 of Wands energy is the overall energy on this card here. And then we have the new beginning. See, absolutely just what I said. So you're ending the cycle of the emotional roller coaster, and you're going into a leap of faith into the new. Now, when you take this leap of faith, you have to remember just what the title said. Now, I told you, they tell me what to put on the title, on the thumbnail, and then look at how the cards just came up. 9 of Wands with the Fool. That is mission not impossible. But you're making music while you go. You're walking across that piano, and it's not scary. It takes courage and strength, right? But the 9 of Wands is the end. And the Fool is the leap of faith. So the kitty's going, what is this? Ding, ding, ding. The kitty's going, how come that music's going on when I'm walking? But the kitty walks across the piano. So be a kitty walking across the piano. Okay. It's just funny how the Spirit gives me this stuff, and the cards just back it right up. And I know that there's a lot of tarot readers on this channel, so you get it. Bianca, good morning. Okay, so we've got the forbidden knowledge is coming out. That's what your mission's about. Your things that were forbidden will no longer be forbidden. That's what's happening with the DNA being activated. That's what's happening with the truths coming out. The sun is activating everything. Now, yesterday we had a dark feminine that was in somebody's energy, and it was in one of my shorts too. And the shorts was basically saying that the person is being was is the key, was being affected by a dark feminine. But again, that's going to be over. And then the dark feminine came up again. So it says, cold, detach, embracing her shadow self, and deeds done in the dark. So this person was causing you a lot of anxiety, the 9 of Swords. But if you left the matrix, this is my matrix card, the 5 of Pentacles, then that energy is gone. Okay, or you're that energy and you've left that kind of thinking. Maybe you were detached and cold and doing things in the dark, and now you're of the light. But that's for very few of you. What I'm feeling more is that someone around you that you left is a dark feminine, and that person is and was doing a lot of things to you in the dark. But if you can leave the matrix thinking, you will leave the matrix result. Matrix thinking, 5 of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, matrix results, anxiety, frustration. All right. So the forbidden knowledge is coming out, and we have you're being awakened and you're ascending. And that's what's going on. You're getting the forbidden knowledge because of the fact that the solar flares are happening. The solar flares, they empower us, okay? We'll just put it that way, so that we can have equal give and take with our partner, okay? We want equal give and take. Six of Pentacles. Okay, you went from a Five of Pentacles to a Six of Pentacles when you left the matrix, when you're getting these downloads, when you're ascending, when you're awakening, when you're getting the forbidden knowledge, you're leaving the dark feminines, you're taking that leap of faith, and you're putting an end to the Nine of Wands, and you're moving forward. Now, St. Michael says that you have to forgive yourself because you've done nothing wrong. Okay, so if you're still in that state of guilt and shame, then you're not as far along as you need to be. Get rid of the guilt and the shame. You do that by believing and trusting. Believing and trusting in St. Michael and being gentle with yourself. You see how the light is shining right on his throat and the lamb. Be gentle with yourself. Then we had the soulmate card yesterday, and the shorts was titled Soulmate. So if you didn't see that short, you want to watch it. Bryan Adams, Run to You. Okay, the twins are coming together. But again, you have to be in balance. You have to have your shit together, and so does the other person. Okay, so we've got power and focus. Power and focus. So focus on balance. Focus on what it is you want. I'm drawn to all the octopus's legs with the bubbles. And when I said balance, I'm seeing him juggling the bubbles with his 8 legs, or however many he has, right? I think it's 8. And he's juggling all the bubbles with all of his 8 arms. And I'm seeing him say, look how powerful I am. But he has to focus. And I've been watching the Spider-Man series from Marvel. And I think there's Homecoming, Far From Home, and Home Again, or something like that. There's like 3 of them I taped. And I'm in the middle of the second one. And he's recognizing how much power he has. And with power comes responsibility. And with power comes change. And he wants to just be a little kid going to prom with a girl. And that isn't his life. His life is not like that because he's too powerful. And they made him an Avenger. And they want him to save the world. Well, that's the kind of energy I'm talking about right here, where we might have wanted to be Susie Homemaker, and we find ourselves being Susie Energy Tarot Reader. And we're like, all I want to do is bake a cake today and sit out in the sun. And the Spirit's like, oh no, you got to get this message out, Soul Sister needs to hear it. Tasha needs to hear it. Oh my gosh, if you don't put that record out, see, there you go. Just like records, okay? Records are really important. How many times do you listen to a record or listen to music and it changes your whole day, changes your whole life? I'm so into music, so that wasn't a Floridian slip. That was meant for someone. Get that record out. Yep. Unbelievable. We aren't what we wanted to be, but we're better than we thought we could be. Okay, these are the ones that wanted to come out. 8 of hearts, 9 of hearts, and Ace of diamonds. So if you stay in the love vibration, 8 of cups, walk away from the past, you will get your 9 of cups, which is your wishes and your desires, and you will get your Ace of pentacles, which is your abundance. Beautiful. Just what I was saying. Okay? And we're going to do the biblical one last. This one's Tasha's Divine Guidance. We're going to get a couple oracle cards from her. And it says, documents, read them before signing. So when you do make that signed record, remember, we're not selling ourselves to anybody. They either take us as we are or goodbye. Also, if you just got a lawyer, a lot of people are getting divorces. Make sure you sign and you read everything carefully. Don't just trust everybody. A lot of divorces going on because our twins are coming in, and our twin can't come in if we're married to a karmic. Say, duh, the Empress, duh. You can't get your twin if you're married to a karmic. Duh. Or out of balance. Okay. Or out of balance. Now, some of you, again, I want to go back to the Spider-Man analogy, because some of you I heard saying, I don't want nobody. I just want to do this by myself. Well, can you stop those statements right now? Because it ain't what you want. Spidey-Man wanted to be just a high school kid and give his girlfriend a necklace and give her a kiss and go to the Eiffel Tower in Paris. And he couldn't do that. He had to fight off a hologram that he thought was real and got tricked into thinking that it was real. And it's what's going on right now. It's exactly what's going on right now. And by you saying, I want to just stay single, I just want to do this by myself, I don't want nobody, that's not the mission. Now, just by chance, look what's on the floor. Spider-Man. And Willie has a Spider-Man blanket. Right here's a Spider-Man blanket. And there's Spider-Man. So if you haven't watched the movies, and I know that there's more than 3, and here's Monster Man. And that's who he's fighting. A guy named Beck, Mr. Mysterious. And he's got everything in holograms. So you don't know what you're doing. All you know is that you found out that you were tricked. So now it's even tougher. Because now you feel guilt and shame. You feel terrible because you were tricked. A lot of you were in marriages that you thought were good, and you found out that they're not good. Forbidden knowledge came out. You're ascending. The masks are off. The masks are off. You want equal give and take, so you're going to have to go towards your Page of Cups, and that's the 6 of Swords, moving forward. Moving forward to what? The Lovers. Getting away from the moon. The lies and illusion. Being the queen of questing. Making that record, right? Going on that journey, on that piano. And what did I say earlier? So it came full circle. You have to have strength to take that new leap of faith. So if you just take a couple cards from the deck, you get the surface energy. As you saw, I kept going and it backed up everything I just told you. So rewind the last minute and that backed up everything I just said. And in the beginning, I said strengthen the new leap because we had the Fool card with the Nine of Wands. And I said it's going to take strength, but you're at the end of the Nine of Wands. You're taking that leap of faith, and you're going to have strength. So right back to strength and the Fool card from another deck. Okay, and the biblical card today is, that you can look up, is the Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Sheba visits Solomon. And she gave the king 120 talents of gold, large quantities of spices, and precious stones. So Queen of Sheba, very familiar with her. Fragments from a past life of Queen of Sheba and King Solomon. Ishmael Perez also has King Solomon. That's some deep messages there, but some people will get it. Okay, so Queen of Sheba is giving King Solomon something. Read about this. What chapter is this? 1 Kings 10:10, but read the whole chapter. 1 Kings 10. And it's also the 9 card, and we had the 9 of Wands for the first card out there. So again, it went full circle. It went full circle from the 9 of Wands and the Fool card to the Fool card, the Strength card, and the 9 of Pentacles. So, all right, you guys, I'm Miss Mystic, and I want to thank you for listening.